Good morning, everybody. How are you? 7:41 a.m. It's a Monday. It's March 16th, and off we go. It's Monday. That means we're live on Facebook, by the way. So if it's not 7:41 or you're not watching on Facebook, that means I'm not live. I'm still saying hello, but in a pre-recorded kind of way. Still glad you're here. Hopefully you can catch up with us live at some point. And by us, I mean the folks who drop by and hang out during these little social media live segments that we do, bouncing around to different platforms depending on the day. Mondays are Facebook days, though, so off we go. Terry, what's happening? How are you? How's things? How's stuff? We have a lot going on here at the station. Lots of trainings, new computer systems and such. Love a good training. Big training guy. Love it. Love a training session. I think I speak for all of us in a business environment when we say, love it. Want some more of it. How'd you all sleep last night? If you are in my general area of these here United States, perhaps not well, because I had a lot of wind, a lot of rain, a lot of rumbling. One point, I could tell my wife was checking her phone to see if there were any like alerts that might require us to get down to a lower part of the home. And I was like, oh, what time is it? And she's like, it's a little after 1. And I'm like, oh God, that's because I hear my first alarm at like 2:43, which is a weird time. That's just what I said. Anyway, and that was much too close to that alarm going off. But all things considered, I know that I am very fortunate in that the weather here, though quite blustery, is nothing like what might be coming for different parts of the country, I think, later today. So depending on where you are, I hope you are safe. I hope you are dry. Gosh, and if there's anybody who is either out in Hawaii right now or knows someone in Hawaii, I know they've had just some devastating rain out that way. So just sending out nothing but love to people who are having weather difficulties around the country. Terry, your ability to go through the list of the people is unbelievable. Lori didn't get any sleep because of the weather. Debbie, you need the energy. Oh, a sick kiddo in addition to the weather. That is a double whammy of epic proportions in terms of not being able to get rest. And I feel bad. I'll tell you what I got going on right now too. I don't know how many of you deal with contact lens things. But you ever have one that just doesn't feel right in your eyeball? Like it just doesn't feel right? You're like, eh. There's not really like a scratch on it or anything that you can see on it, but it just doesn't feel right. I'm having one of those days where I'm like, ah. So if you turn on the television and say watch the 8 o'clock hour of the morning show, you're like, why is Bob winking at me? It's nothing personal. My contact lens is being weird. Gen Z, I am well. How are you? Lori, my sisters live on the big island. They are safe, but it is scary for them. Washed out roads everywhere. Lori, that's what I've heard. I saw some drone video, and I believe it was of Oahu, and just so much of what I could see from that vantage point was underwater. Then I was reading, I wish I could remember where I read it, that like there were certain spots that maybe got up to 10 inches of rain. Is that possible? Does that sound right to you? Anyway, yeah, thinking and hoping for good things for your sisters. Good morning. What is up, Lee in Maysville? You know how I feel about Maysville. It's a great spot. It's a great spot. Do I have a spare, Jen? What, like a spare tire? Like a asparagus? I don't know. What are you? Spare contact lens? I missed it. See, sometimes the comments don't come up with the speed necessary for me to necessarily understand what you're referencing. And I am sorry. I am sorry. Gen Z, I am tired between the weather and just the ludicrousness of when I get up. Anyway, I am sleepy. A spare contact lens. I wish I had one on me. I do not. I'm due to go to the eye doctor to check the prescription and get some new lenses here soon. But I do not have a spare on me. I don't have a square to spare. Does anybody get that reference? I don't have a square to spare. Anyone? Anyone at all? Anyone? Anybody picking up what I'm putting down? I'm gonna start picking up. The stuff for the studio. Here we go. Get ready. Your eye looks a little irritated, sir, and good morning. Well, it is. It's that one. You guys see anything on it? That's weird. Sorry. I didn't mean to put my eyeball all up on you like that. That was weird. Seinfeld, nailed it. Elaine in the bathroom. Terry, you're all over it. Terry, you're just on top of things. Good morning, Barbara. How are you, Barbara? Did anybody watch, and I haven't had a chance to watch yet, I think a new episode of Rooster came out last night. The new Steve Carell show on HBO Max, or whatever they're calling the streaming HBO these days. I feel like it changes names like about every 10 minutes or so. Anyway, hoping for good things. I've read a lot about the Oscars this morning. I didn't watch any. Conan, as host, has been pretty much universally praised from what I've seen. I'm sure there were people who didn't care for his presentational style. I'm a big Conan guy, so I'm confident that the accolades that are being thrown his way are deserved. In terms of movies that I've seen that significant Oscars went to, yeah, not much. Not much. I haven't seen Sinners. I haven't seen One Battle After Another. So I have work to do. I'm loving the new Scrubs, Suzanne. I think they have handled sort of where they left the main characters so many years ago to where they are now. I feel like they've handled that in very smart ways and very sort of believable, ways, that kind of thing. So loving it. Yeah. Barbara, I'm doing well. I am very tired, very sleepy, very, very sleepy. Oh, Jane, you called me Happy Pants. Thank you. I'm Happy Pants. Hello. I'm Bobby Happy Pants. Like it. Yeah, it is, Suzanne. It's a favorite of mine. The original Scrubs. I mean, truly, really, and truly. Tina, I appreciate you checking in. Debbie Eagle. And the fellow behind it. And I know I've brought up his name many times of late, but the role he is on is worthy of being mentioned. But Bill Lawrence, who did, original Scrubs, Ted Lasso, Spin City, Shrinking, now Rooster. He is on a pretty epic run of television shows that all have a certain level of optimism about them, and I really dig that. A lot. Stephanie, good morning. Andy, what's up, buddy? Hope all is well. We're doing okay up here. Hey, howdy from West Portsmouth. Emily, where is West Portsmouth? I assume just to the west of East Portsmouth. Oh my God. Steph, that could be, perhaps, my name for the holiday. I don't typically, if I'm being honest, do a ton for St. Patrick's Day. I can remember when I was in elementary school. You guys remember on like holidays, you know, this is for the old people out there. Do you guys remember we'd get packets? You'd get like a packet of papers with like varying things to do, all related to one topic. Like I feel like we would get that on St. Patrick's Day. Like you'd get a St. Patrick's Day crossword puzzle and a St. Patrick's Day analogy sheet and a St. Patrick's Day word find and maybe a couple of St. Patrick's Day, I don't know, coloring pages and things. Man, I loved those packets. Big packet guy. And I loved an analogies sheet. This is to this, as that is to that. Oh, the best. I still, when making generalized comparisons to things, still lean into the idea of an analogy. Love an analogy. I feel like it can be so helpful, so descriptive. But what I unfortunately found, though, is a lot of people get caught up in the individual things in an analogy and not in how the two things are related to each other, which is really what an analogy is all about. But I digress. Oh, the packets. Emily is with me on the packets. Got to wear the green. Getting the pinched. Print those out for your kids, Debbie. I love it. A holiday themed packet. See, this is why I enjoy talking to all of you so much. I feel like we get each other. There's a level of respect and understanding amongst us. Is that all right, you guys? That's where we're gonna land today. That's as good as we're doing on a Monday. You know, it's fine. It's all really fine. We're fine. Are you fine? I'm fine. We're gonna put this on so we don't glisten and sweat too much. Well, I hope everything's okay with Ann. Terry, let her know we miss her. One of my favorite names. My grandpa was Bob, my dad was Bob, and I have a brother Bob. Susan, you got a lot of Bobs going on. And yet you still are willing to come here and tolerate me. That's a lot. It's a big ask. And I'm grateful. Very grateful. All right, y'all. I am going to sign off for the day. For those unaware of the future happenings, I'm heading downstairs to be on TV for a couple more hours. The next hour is on Star 64, or you can watch online at local12.com. And then tomorrow's Wake Up and Makeup live session, because it's Tuesday, will be on TikTok. And we'll always jump on sometime between 7 and 8. With that, I take my leave with my itchy contact lens and all. Have a great day, everybody. See you again soon.